Hello. So the first thing that we want to do for this particular part is create the same 2D sketch that we're seeing for the base. So we just start with a bunch of circles. It's 37.5. Next one is 45. Then we have how big is this one? Okay. $37.5, 45, and okay, let's just go with the 140. Let's go with the 140. Then what we're going to do after this is we use lines, so from there to there. So if this is 90, and if we're going to split a circle into 3 parts, that's 120 each. So 90, let's go this way, 90 plus 120 should give you 210. Ooh. Okay, I think let's just type in 210. Yeah, like that. So the next one is there. And the last one is going to be at, this is 90. So 90 minus 120 is going to be there. So these are the points where we've got these smaller 15 millimeter diameter circles. So they're actually here. That's 15 millimeters. Another, let me just zoom in, 15 there. Yeah, 15 there. Okay, what do we want to do after this? So the radius there is at 20, so it curves at a 20. Okay, so we're going to use fillet. I believe fillet can work. Oh no. No, there's a bit of a difference with this one. It won't make what we want. So the bigger circle here has is at 16. So 16. Is it? This is 15, and this one is 16. Is it that small? It doesn't look that small here. Or radius 16, so that's 32 diameter. 32, like that. Okay. Okay, what we want to do now is create a circle. Oh, sorry, just undo that. A circle that goes as far as this point here. Yeah, like that. Then we're going to use tangent arc or fillet. Let's try using fillet there. Yeah, and it has to be a radius of 20. So 20, like that. Also want one here, there, Okay, yeah, that. It looks like it, but is it it? I believe so. Let's try to get rid of the redundancies. So we don't need that, don't need that, don't need this line here either. Don't need these. Get rid of all the sketch parts that you don't need. Don't need this either. It's starting to look like it, is it? Yeah. I'm pretty convinced. We don't need this either. We don't need that. Yeah, now it definitely looks like it. I think we're on the right path. The reason why there's a bit of a leniency is because we don't have the diameter of this circular part here, so it's a bit of a free for all. So this is a base, and the base has a height of 7.5. So to extrude the base, we're going to use extrude, and we won't use face. So you have to change your I don't think you'll be able to see this, but then when you click on extrude, there's a little dialog box that pops up, and you for the first time you see face. So remove it from face and put it on chain. Then once you're using chain, you click on the parts that you want to extrude. What we want to extrude is 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's just yeah, the inner one, yeah, and it has a height of 7.5, like that. So that's a base. And now we raise it. So I think I'll use a more complicated method so that we can actually familiarize ourselves with more features of solid edge. So let's just extrude this using chain again. Extrude it. The total height is 77.5, and we already have a 7.5, so that's going to be 77.5 minus 7.5, and that's at 70, like that. This does not look like our part. What's the diameter? Oh no, the diameter here is actually it's a radius, so I was using diameters for these parts, but it's actually radius. Pardon me, so I have to change that. If the radius is 45, that means it's 90, and 45, so 37.5 by 2, that gives you 75, is it? Let's just say 37.5 multiplied by 2, yeah, 75. Then we want to extrude this and that to 70. Yeah, so that's the part that we're dealing with. So when using extrude, you can actually extrude cut. So once you click on extrude, look for the little dialog box that pops up, and you see an option that says add stroke cut. So click on it, and you see cut, click on cut. So what you do now is that, or rather what's going to happen is that when you try to extrude, you actually be cutting. So this circle here, we want to cut it going down, and just like that we've gotten rid of the unwanted part. Delete that, and that's our basic part. And now we have to add, oh, we've got a round, so click on round, then click there. By how much? By 5. So radius is 5. Just type in 5. Yeah. And now we'll move on to the cutting in. So the first thing that you want to do is go here. No, there, more planes. So click on more planes, then click on normal to curve. Once you do that, you're going to click on any line or any circular path on the cylinder. So I'll go for this one. You click on that and you let it be at a position that's either 0, 0.25, 0.5 or 0.75. So we'll go with 0.25. So what we've done is that we've just created a new plane. What we're going to use this plane for, you shall see. Now I want you to first go to the rectangle by center option and click on the little arrow, then select rectangle by 2 points, then lock on this plane that we've just made. That's F3. After doing that, click on a face that allows you to actually view the plane. View it, what word can I use, as a mirror, you know. View it straight up here. So for me that's going to be left. Now what you want to do at this point is we see that, let me just use a line first, after 15 degrees. So we use that after, not 15 degrees, sorry, after 15 millimeters. Yeah, so 15 there. At this point there's going to be a cut, an in cut, that is 3 millimeters. So there's going to be a cut with a depth of 3 millimeters around the part. So to do that, go to the little arrow next to rectangle, select rectangle by 2 points. I hope you follow my voice if you can't see what I'm talking about. So go to the little arrow there next to rectangle by center, select rectangle by 2 points, then go to this point here. This is exactly 15 millimeters above this line here. So click there. Notice that this highlighted value here is actually the depth of the cut. The depth is 3 and the height of the cut is 10, like that. So that's our first cut. So after this there's a 20 millimeters above it, so we'll use this and go to 20, like that. Next, or rather, yeah, afterwards we're going to go to rectangle by 2 points again, then locate where the line is ending. This is 20 millimeters above this sketch for the first cut. So the depth here is, the depth should be 3 millimeters, so 3, and the height is probably the same, so it should be 10, so 10. That's the second cut. Now just go to trim and get rid of these redundant lines. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to use revolve, but revolve cut, not revolve create. So click on revolve. You're going to see a dialog box pop up. The first thing that I want you to do is change it from face to chain, then go to add stroke cut and change it to cut. After doing that, you read the prompt that Solid Edge is giving you there. Click on the element chains. So this one and that one. Then right click. Now going to, so the first thing is select revolve, cut, click on the element chains, that and that. Next we click on, as Solid Edge is saying, position the handle to a cylinder edge or line to define axis. So the axis is actually, we can use this, which is the center of the cylinder there. Then click the handle to add remove material. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so right click after you've selected it, then you want to revolve a full 360, so just type in 360, and we've made our part just like that. Just like that, it is done. You can turn off the PMI and the base and the sketches as well, the plane, the live sections for a better view. So that's our part. The other way that you can use to actually make this profile here is you can extrude in steps. So you can extrude the first layer, extrude the second layer, extrude the third, the fourth, and the final one. But I just used revolve and also creating another plane for the sake of familiarizing ourselves with what we don't already know.